from the hood, but those who were truly great overcame much larger obstacles: fear, oppression and hate. They would bang till their fists were bloody and bruised upon achievement's gate, an unyielding desire to see down what's right, burning the oil way past midnight, waiting for morning to break the darkness and allow for the light. Perhaps more so than talent, but judgment and courage. And application and implementation are the separation between the good and the great.
Okay, next up we've got someone known by many as a bit of a diva kind of person, and it's all in the name. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the beautiful Angela.
Put your island in my continent of green, water my crops and all that is seen. Plow through my field and quench my drought. Dive in my ocean, in and out, and in and out. Explore my jungle, I'll swing from your tree. Or if you thirst for my waters, I'll ride you like the sea. Tread through my Sahara, run your fingers through my sand. Take a look at my pyramid, I'll lead you by the hand. Or maybe you prefer it down south. Feel the splash of my waterfalls as we're drowning in the rhythm of our primitive calls. Nibble my Nigeria, suck on my Senegal, play my Gambian beat with your Ghanaian drum. And dance me to the climax where Africa's rising sun has come.
My first poem is about a boy who falls in love unexpectedly. In this life of mine, I was looking for someone to be more than a friend, more than just a relationship. I was not looking for you to be this particular someone, but somehow you came and turned out to be this person. Before I could react, I became trapped in your warmth. Like a thief in the night, you came and stole my heart. I have nothing but an empty space in that place. How did I know this was going to happen? Each night, my thought dances upon the wind, then walks back on love's lonely street home. Looking up, there it is again, up ahead to light my way back. So confusing this is at times. What do I do? Continue? And when I do, it's only to watch you vanish once more, forgotten that never existed. Into the whispering winds it goes. Until the chance comes again to be alone with you, I let my thought continue to dance upon the winds. Just when I give up the fight that I won't win, here it comes again to make bad things seem good, to turn all wrong things right, only to leave me lost and lonely again. That's the first one. My second poem is part 2 of the first one, when things don't actually work out. What will become of us, I simply do not know. Lost in thoughts of us, my feelings are so low. Soon you'll be gone, but who would we blame this on? What are we doing wrong? And where should the apologies come from? Why did things become this way with me before you had to go? I'm all alone, should I pray, so we could give this another go? If you do not say goodbye before you turn and leave, would I be able to survive or just cry and grieve? I thought this was exclusive. I thought this meant a lot. I guess my feelings were elusive. I guess we're stuck in a knot. I do not like goodbyes, but in this we have no choice. I'd rather say hi, but I can't even hear my voice. I'm not good at stories. I'll do my best with this. I don't want to worry, so here's my last goodbye wish. I wish that we became lovers in a moment of saying goodbye. Now this is off my chest. I wait for your reply.
Okay, so how's everyone doing so far then? All good? All warmed up, yeah? Yeah? Alright, no worries. Anyway, next up you've got someone who's probably known within the Brighton and Sussex area as like a bit of a lyricist to many. He is one of Brighton's finest. Ladies and gents, give it up for Leke.
I got 3 poems for tonight, but I'm going to read the first 2 now. My first poem is called London State of Mind. See me, I'm a London boy, and I got that London state of mind, because I come from a place where heads aren't kind, and if you slip up, you don't get any peace of mind. So learn to watch my steps, my blood don't pour like wine. And I don't claim to be into shanks or gaps, or shotting weed, money for greed. No, I'm not into all of that. I'll pull my weight to get my paper. I'm not at the mercy of crack or weed, but where I come from, it seems drugs in people's dreams. So poverty and adultery settles in the air like a heavy steam. And you best know how to conform where I'm from. Dare to be different, you get dropped like napalm. If you're a boy, you best know how to bring arms. Because most boys here are at war like a country Afghanistan. And all it takes is one push and even a quiet one to cause devastation. And if you think racism is dead, that's ignorance. Where I'm from, it's a life I'm well fed, for instance. Going to a high street shop, security still follows you from a distance. And you still got to work twice as hard to get a job. If your name is Richard Johnson or Clarence. Where I'm from, some girls get bugs in their jeans. Let any fool go inside them not knowing where his peace has been. Give up their purity for the sake of a guy who calls them a queen. Letting thugs' words blindfold them until they're just a pawn in his scheme. So it's no surprise babes are getting dropped at the age of 16. See me, I'm a London boy, and I got that London state of mind. I'm not cold-hearted, but I keep my guard. I'm not emotionless, but my heart is hard. Because where I'm from, you need to pray. Only God can save you from coming to pray. My next poem is called Tease. So, I'm up in this club with my cold D's, listening to R&B, hip-hop and that funky. Across the club, my eyes caught this beauty. Honey eyes, caramel skin and hips so damn curvy. She looked, she smiled, then she winked at me, so I thought, maybe this girl might be on me. Vans, fresh trim jacket, swagger was sublime. So I walked up to this girl like she was already mine. Stood beside her and gave her that I'm interested smile. Then said, you shouldn't stand by yourself, a girl with your style. She began to laugh, cheesy lines on the trick. Like it was time to work the real magic. At first, we began with the simple pleasantries. Like, what's your name? Where you from? Do you go to university? Then the conversation got a little deeper. The more we conversed, the more I began to like her. Talking about personal past flirtations to personal future aspirations. Known her 20 minutes and I couldn't keep it out of my vision. Then the DJ twisted the music from funky to a slow, steady melody. In my ears, I felt this girl's voice whisper in my ear soothingly, telling me if I wanted to dance. Now that was more than a certainty. Like a prince, I took her hand and we went to the dance floor immediately. Body dangerously close, her hand wrapped around me. We danced as if we shared the same rhythm that floated us intrinsically. Now I'm thinking, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I don't know this girl well. And good girls don't meet guys at clubs, often lead to a relationship from hell. But she might just be an exception. So after the dance, I dropped the question. I really want to know you more, so may I have your number? This girl, with her mesmerizing eyes, smiled and said to me in a whisper, sorry, I've got a boyfriend, so I can't give her my number. So I'm standing there looking back confused, and she's standing there looking back amused. See, when it comes to certain women, I just don't understand why they touch the teeth when they already have a man.